read a book called Bhagavad Gita, and that was kind of my walking papers out of university. I felt this was more relevant, and I began teaching that at the age of 19. And I haven't stopped yet. And I think one of the biggest lessons that I see is that we all have problems. Ignorance is everywhere, right? It's the real pandemic is ignorance. And with one little bit of information, it can solve someone's problem. And when you have that information and you know it will solve problems, what a huge responsibility that is. In the Indian system, when the guru gives you knowledge, you have to give it. It's your responsibility once you get it. You can't get it and keep it for yourself. You have to give it. And it's even said in the Indian scriptures, if you don't give it, that knowledge will leave you. You won't be able to practice it. You won't be able to realize it. So that's been a big inspiration for me. And we always say, if I knew then what I knew now, and I've made so many mistakes in my life that younger people don't have to make, because I already made them. I made the mistakes for them, and I can help them. But I never had somebody in front of me saying, go left, don't go right, don't go left. So that's been my inspiration in education. Okay, I made all the mistakes for you. Now I can tell you, this doesn't work. This ignorance, this is ignorance. And we know in the world today we're surrounded by so much ignorance, like everywhere. It's insane. And I've seen time and time again, someone is acting wrongly just because they don't know. They're not a bad person. It's just they haven't been informed. This is the better way to do it. And when they're informed, they say, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yes. So that's been my inspiration. And I've kind of developed my education I developed workshops, and I've developed my workshops the last 15 years or so, just based on the response I'm getting from people of what they're dealing with in their lives. What are the challenges? And I can see the challenges change as society progresses or degresses, depending how you look at it. And so I feel so honored to be able to help people address problems that maybe would take them their whole life to solve, maybe would take them lifetimes to solve.